guys, welcome back to Talking 20s.
Welcome back.
So it's been a couple weeks. Every week we say,
It's been
or
a
every
couple
time,
weeks.
every time we say it'll be a weekly thing, and then the summer, let's just say, has been really crazy, and everyone's been, or we've both been out of town so much. Really, all of our friends have been out of town a lot, just because it's the summer thing to do.
And I don't even feel bad about it because we have just been kind of doing our own thing and feeling it out. But I will not die on this hill to say we're going to actually work really hard and get
we're going to work really hard.
But if that doesn't happen again, like just, if we say it again next week. Just,
you never know.
You never know. And I think that's more the fun of the surprise. You never know what you're going to get.
Exactly. And we are now doing video again, and now that I learned the first time, it took honestly a long time to edit it because I didn't really know exactly what I was doing, but now I think I know better, so it'll be easier to just get episodes out quicker. And we're going to record another one this weekend. So
we really will have one.
We'll be on.
And we're really excited about next week's because a few episodes ago we did talk about the start of summer, and unfortunately summer's coming to an end.
I know. Which
doesn't make any sense because it's still so hot outside. But we are going to kind of see how our bets hit. See if we maybe hit a parlay
because we made, if you didn't see that episode, we made summer bets of what we thought was going to happen for our summer, which feels like we just did that. And then now I don't know how it's the end of summer.
It makes me sick.
It's really gross. But we're going to go back, reflect on that, and then just do a whole summer recap because Keely and I have both had a very eventful summer, which we kind of said already. We were like, oh, we know we're going to have.
The parlay might hit.
Yeah, I think it will. We knew we were going to have a lot of funny stories from the summer, which we'll definitely touch on those. There were ups and downs, but there were definitely a lot of craziness. New characters left. Some old characters came back.
It was really
scary. It was really crazy. So we'll unpack that next week.
But until then, we thought it'd be really fun to not talk on a specific topic and kind of do a Q&A. I feel like growing up, that was my favorite kinds of videos to watch.
Yeah, I do too.
If a YouTuber was I'm doing a Q&A and ask away.
I like it too because it's just for ADHD brain, it's just a bunch of different topics. You don't have to just stay with one thing.
And there's nothing we could do better than hit topic
and just
topic and
blab. So we made a poll on our Instagram, or not a poll, a survey that we posted on our Instagram story. So if you don't follow that, go follow it. But we basically asked, it's just our friends following it, but we asked our friends to ask us questions that they wanted to hear us talk about. And so that's what Keely's reading off of right now.
Okay, our first question is, what do you do to have a good work-life balance during the work week? I feel like this is one we've definitely touched on a bunch. I feel like more recently I have not been in a good routine because I feel like I've been kind of hanging out with friends and going on dates and then going to a workout after work, which is something I have not been doing ever. Typically, I think I was so set on workouts before work only. But honestly, I really do like a post-work workout. But then that also kind of takes away from the hanging out with friends time. And I'm someone that loves to just relax after work and be as chill as I can. I feel like even though I was so set on my routine, the way it was having a good work-life balance, I feel like that's definitely changed throughout the summer, especially even with traveling.
Yeah.
And kind of having a spotty work schedule. So I'm interested to see how it's going to be in the wintertime because, again, I was always so pro workout before work, but it's so cold in the morning and now I'm not going to be living at my dad's house, so it's going to be really on me to wake myself up and everything. So I guess just as much as recovery as you have during the week, to have that time to yourself is the best way to find that work-life balance. Whether that's being by yourself, laying in bed, long shower, it just really depends. Whatever recovery means to you, I feel like that's the best way I could find the best work-life balance.
Yeah. So mine would be working out with friends or making a time together to run errands with friends and stuff makes the life part a lot easier because sometimes I just get so drained that I'm wait, I don't even want to do.
And Maria too is such a good person. If you need to run errands or need to do anything, you're such a go-to person.
Yeah, I'll always go with.
So down.
I'm down to go with and make it more fun for other people. Even just if we need to do a return or something, kind of making that into more of a fun thing to make the life part more enjoyable,
and
I guess.
Easier to encounter your life into your work.
Yeah. Exactly. That's my answer. I know. They should take your friend to work day. Yeah. Okay. So the next one is, what are your thoughts on long distance relationships?
I feel like I've never been in a true long distance relationship. I've been in like a short distance relationship, and I feel like the biggest. I mean, we've obviously seen like all of our best.
Yeah,
friends
we've
in
witnessed.
Long distance, and it's like clearly worked out. And I feel like the biggest thing is like you have to have an end goal.
Yeah, that's what mine was gonna be, is having an end in sight. I think if you have an end in sight, or like even if it's like years away, if you have some sort of like you're kind of want to end up in the same place. Like,
if you're serious about one another and you know you want to end up together, it will work out.
Yeah.
It's not going to work out if one of the people doesn't see an end game and just needs someone to have while they're like long distance and they're alone and they just need that like thing to hold on to.
Yeah.
But if one of those people is not taking it seriously, you will not end up together and you will not be happy.
Yeah.
Because you won't make an effort to go see each other.
Exactly.
Like if you don't see each other and immediately have like, okay, we have a next plan, then it's like.
Yeah, if you just have different life plans and you don't ever want to, like, you don't have any plan of, oh, we'd end up in this same city or the same state, even if it's like a far time away, I feel like that makes it a lot easier. Obviously, I've never been in a long distance relationship, but I feel like that is like what would make me feel better about it. And also just, I guess if you were in one, like communication is obviously key. And even if you're not good at being on your phone and texting, like that's something you really have to be good about.
And
if you are long
we
distance.
always say like the person that's not good at texting or the person not making an effort, it's like it's so easy to make the effort. So if they don't want to, like they're
it
not
shows,
going
yeah.
to. I feel like being in like a short distance relationship, like my ex-boyfriend was in Scottsdale and I was still at school. And I feel like it was pretty good. It's like we always had our nighttime FaceTimes and it was always like, you don't have to text all day, but it's like the little updates of like, just got to class or like, just, it's like you don't need to be texting like miscellaneous stuff all day. I don't even know if miscellaneous is like the right word to use in that context, but you don't need to be having a 24-hour conversation. Like, save it for the FaceTime at night.
Yeah, exactly.
Save it for like the weekend. Like, it's okay if you're not texting 24/7 as long as you know that like you're good. Yeah. That's something you have to communicate. It's like, if we're going to be in a healthy long distance relationship, like this is what I need from you. And this is and I need to know what you need from me to like make this work.
Totally.
Because it's so easy to like build a resentment of like, they aren't checking on my box. It's like, they don't want me, they don't want this. But it's like, did you tell them that? Like, no.
Exactly. I feel like we've seen like a lot of our friends have really good long distance relationships. So we definitely know that they can work if you're with the right person.
Totally.
Who is willing to put in that effort and communicate well. And like you do kind of have some sort of idea of like where it's going.
I feel like.
So I'm here for it.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I love a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
I love an LD.
LD.
LDR. This one, I think we're going to have completely different.
Okay. I'm excited.
Okay. Would you rather go out every single night for the rest of your life or never be able to go out again?
Like, okay, is the context like go out, like can we go to like a little rooftop and get drinks and go to the bar kind of chill, or is it like an intense club scene every night? I know they didn't specify. So like what should we agree on?
I think it has to be like
the bar though.
Like I would never go out again cuz I'm happy just keeping it at a restaurant.
I think I'd pick go out every night. But I would just have to like drink do I have to drink every single night? Can I be sober going out?
I think it's like, I think it's you have to go out every single night for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, that's
would
really
you rather
tough.
go out?
I don't think I could.
It doesn't say drink, but it's like going out.
If whoever asked this question, if you mean drink, there's no way I could drink every single night. Like,
no way.
That's just really bad. But if I could go out sober, I guess I would maybe pick. But if I could go out sober for like an hour and go to the bar, like some nights, and then some nights obviously go like normal.
Okay, but now think of it as just like no hypothetical other like
contingencies.
Would you rather go out every day for the rest of your life or never go out again? Never. I would still never
I think never go out again. Okay. I think there's just no way. There's just no way. If we could go to restaurants. If we couldn't go to restaurants or like anything like that, then go out.
What's life without happy hour?
I know. I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it.
But yeah, I'm definitely way more likely to go out every night ever than you.
Oh my God, like easily.
Yeah. I could do it. I think sometimes if I get in the habit of drinking a lot, I can, like, I feel fine and I can just kind of keep going.
Like, part of me wishes I could, just because, like, it would be, but, like a Wednesday night's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
But then it's like, Wednesday night football. Like, that's not me, but like,
shout out Megan and Ashley.
Honestly, they're going out every single day for the rest of their life.
Totally.
Happily.
Totally. Okay. Next question. What are your ins and outs for fall? You guys are the cutest. Oh, thanks.
Oh, that is nice.
Ins and outs for fall.
Ins and outs.
I think this is kind of always in for fall for us, or at least it was last fall. But having like fun fall events at our apartments and stuff, and having fall treats and drinks and just like cozy fun things like that. We did that a lot last October, and like I obviously love Halloween, but I feel like the whole month of October is fun because we like to do a lot of like events. Yeah,
I know. I kind of feel like I have been going out a lot, but I think it's because it's summer. It's like, oh, it's summer. But I feel like that's how it was last summer too.
Yeah. But
now that it's fall, I think it's gonna be like, let's do a little more wholesome.
So going out is out.
Going out might be out.
Like, and cozy nights in is in. No, going out is still in for me.
It's still out for me too, but like
a different way.
Not to that extent.
Yeah, it's not like hot girl summer anymore. Another in for me is going on nice outside walks. I've been missing that because it's been just way too hot, and like pool days and stuff.
Oh yeah,
just outside
like
stuff.
Going to the movie theater, so in.
Yeah, so movie theater, walks, pool. Squirts. Oh yeah, squirts. Squirts have been in, but they'll stay in. Like
it's hard because I'm thinking of like what's in for the summer. It's like I guess I have to think of like what's gonna.
Yeah, you have to think to the future. But for Arizona, like it's obviously still so hot. We'll still be wearing our squirts into the fall.
Totally.
Like other places wouldn't, but we will.
Boots in.
Okay, what's out though?
What's out?
What is
out?
You know what might be on their way out? I haven't told you this.
I'm so scared. I'm freaked.
Gin and tonics. I kind of think I'm tired of them. This is basically since like February. Keely introduced me to them, and that's all I've been drinking. But I think they might be on their way to the road.
They're so out.
Like I like them still, but I can just see like right now they're still in, but they're on the way. I think in a cup I'm gonna need a new bev coming up.
We need a new fall bev.
Yeah, I need a new fall bev.
Wow.
Oh, what's in is fantasy football and sports betting. She is not on the fantasy football league. What's in is if there's going to be sports playing, you might as well get a little bit invested. She doesn't agree.
I don't agree. But I'm in for you.
Yeah.
Like I'm
just
in
like
to
fun.
Like go with you to like maybe go get some chicken wings and like watch
the game on.
And in for me that I really want to start like incorporating is I really want to start baking. And I've been saying that for so long, and I feel like there's no better time to bake than
Do you think baking is in for me? Let's just say for our Christmas party last year, I got in charge of dessert. It's like, if you know me, that doesn't make any sense.
Give her drinks.
And I made these cookies, and they just turned out terrible.
And they were just like, pre-made cookie dough. No, they weren't. I thought they were.
Oh, they might have been, but they still weren't good. I don't really remember.
No, what were they? I wasn't there when you made them.
Yeah, baking's not in for me.
Crafting
is in.
Oh, so true.
We're going to start doing more like craft nights. I feel like maybe like fun side hobbies besides just like more hobbies, I guess, are in.
Hobbies. Something I do really want to do that I think is in, but hasn't been in since I was like in middle school. And you're going to be so not into this one bit. God. And I don't know who I'm going to drag with me.
Yeah.
Is I want to go to some haunted houses.
Like, I'm out for that.
Like,
like, no, not at all. Like the ones where you have to sign documents where they like, you sign them your like rights away and they can touch you. Hell no.
Maybe not the touching ones, but like Fear Farm, you like walk through like a maze.
I'll stay at home.
I need someone to like take me on a date to Fear Farm, I fear.
Dates are in.
Dates are
in.
Not by choice.
What's out? I feel like it's easier to think of what's in than what's out.
One thing that I really think I'm going to try to like be more in about is reading. Okay. I just finished the Summer I Turned Pretty book, and I read it in like 2 days, and it was so fire to just like when you're so into a book, and that's such an easy book to read, so like I'm kind of cheating. But like it really made me like have a kick of like, oh, I love this feeling of when you really love a book. And I think my out is like doom scrolling, where it's like when you wake up and you just like scroll and scroll and scroll. Like I've realized when I do that, especially if I do it like all day at work, I'm like in a lavender haze. Like I can't sleep well, and I'm like So like I think I'm gonna really.
I was like doing that last night. I was scrolling and I felt myself getting like feeling worse and worse. Yeah, and I was like, I don't like this.
So
at
I
all.
think just like really getting off social media and like being more into something else that's like a physical form, which could also be like things of like I can't just like lay on TikTok anymore, like lay on Twitter.
Yeah, I guess that's a good thing that's out is more time like scrolling on social media. Like, granted, I want to get obviously more into doing the podcast or like I have my vlog and stuff, but that's so different. That's like creating stuff and like posting it versus like I think I'm consuming too much other people's
nonsense.
Stuff.
Just like nonsense.
Noise. It's like noise. So much noise. No wonder we're in haze.
I like listening and watching, but reading on the screen is what gets me like, whoa.
Lavender haze.
Whoa. Like I can't do that anymore.
I think we could go on and on for ins and outs. It's tough. Oh, I know what's out. Well, like just like
ghosting
and just ghosting's forever out, and just like being a bad friend is out.
Always.
Like it's always been out. But like
really major into the bad friends are out.
Yeah, it's like an extra.
To give us some better inspo, when we post this, I want everyone to comment their ins and outs.
Yeah, comment. Move on to the next question.
I really like this question.
Okay.
And like I want to guess who asked it, but also like I have no idea.
Okay.
If you could be any type of cheese, what would you be, and what kind of cheese would you want to date?
Okay, this is an insane question.
Insane. Like whose mind went there?
I think it was Lauren Gambino.
Really?
But I don't know. But whoever asked this, I love this question. Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go?
You go first.
Well, like what I would think I would be or what I would want to be. I think I'd want to be cheddar just because it's my ultimate favorite.
Unexpected or just cheddar?
Oh, unexpected cheddar from Trader Joe's. It's like the best cheddar ever. I love it.
It's so good.
So I'd be an unexpected cheddar block from Trader Joe's because it's a unexpected fun twist on a classic cheddar.
Wow.
I know.
That's so you actually.
And I do love cheddar. It's my favorite cheese. And then on a date, probably mozzarella just because it's very common. Everyone likes it. So I feel like it's a safe bet.
That's so perfect.
What do you think?
Wait, that was like the most beautiful answer. I don't think I can top that one bit.
Well, what do you think?
I think I would want to be, I mean, I'm kind of going your answer, like my favorite kind of cheese.
Okay.
And my favorite kind of cheese is a brie.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's good as a hard block. It's even better when it's melted.
Uh-huh.
It's just so good. But it's not for everyone. And it kind of has like an interesting taste, and I feel like you can also do like a truffle brie and put different flavors in it, but it's not like you can just like throw it on a pizza or like throw it in a pasta. It's like very like
selective
crackers, you know.
Yeah.
So I would like to think I'm but also like, do I want to be for everyone? Like, I don't know. So it's hard, but that's my favorite cheese and I just love her to death, so I'd want to be her. But I think I'd also want to date brie.
Yeah, you could be
good
brie and date brie.
Good when it's soft.
Yeah. That could be so good. I like that.
That could be so good.
My runner-up for dating is Parmesan.
Oh my god.
Just another, just like goes with everything.
Goes with everything.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good question.
That's a really good question.
Being unexpected cheddar like literally makes so much sense.
Oh, I love it so much. If you haven't had it, you need to give it a try. If you take anything from this episode, you need to go give it a try.
I also just love like any truffled cheese.
Yeah.
But that's not someone I'd want to date, and that's not someone I'd want to be. It's like the cool girl.
Totally. Okay, next question is worst first date story. I'm going to pass this off to Keely.
I'm trying to think of like my first worst date. Like I've definitely haven't had like a bad one. I mean, I've definitely gone on a date with someone and like they ran into their ex-girlfriend and it's like that's awkward.
What age was this?
So this was junior year.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I guess just like I recently went on a date with someone I was like kind of with and they didn't kiss me goodbye, but I'm like, wait,
that's weird. Yeah.
That's weird. I don't really have like I mean, I've had things where I'm like, wait, I wouldn't do that if I were you. But like, I don't think I've ever had like a worse first date. I've not really at a point where I've been like, this might be kind of a lie, but I guess I haven't really been in a point where I'm like dating random people.
Yeah.
It's like friends of friends, like people I've been like with.
We've never been on like random Hinge dates or anything. And I feel like that's where you get the crazy stories.
But I hope they don't mind I share this story. I won't.
Wait, I'm already thinking of the story.
I won't name names.
Yeah.
But one of our friends actually had a Hinge date. And see, like, thank God for the friends that, like, have the balls to go on Hinge dates.
We lived through their stories. You know who you are if you're listening.
You know who you are for listening. And they basically, and I could be getting the story completely wrong, but they had been talking to this guy for a little bit, and they met them out at a bar. Yeah. And they were like drinking and like having fun, and they ended up inviting them back over to theirs.
Yeah.
And they both got really fucked up. So like, thankfully they didn't end up hooking up or anything. It was kind of just like, okay, you can just sleep over.
Yeah.
We've been talking, you're chill, whatever. And she wakes up and the guy's gone. And she kind of like hears some ruckus going on in the kitchen, and she's like, is he getting water or something? Like, what is that noise?
Yeah.
And she walks out to him fully just taking a piss on her kitchen floor. And immediately it has to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, get out of here. Like, blah, 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 blah. Like, if I walked out to a man.
Oh, I'd be petrified.
Wiener out in my kitchen taking a piss.
I just don't get it. Like, how drunk can you be to think that the kitchen floor is the bathroom?
Wait. Like,
where does that look the same? Where's the toilet?
Where's the toilet?
Why is it imaginary?
Why are you so comfortable?
Wait, he's made himself really at home.
He's made himself really home. His home is probably so sick.
The second I thought, this is a story I thought of too. Like, we live through our friends who have these crazy dates because, like, I don't know, I'm too scared to go on random Hinge dates.
Me too.
Like,
I also just don't want to see anybody from my high school.
Yeah, Keely has to worry more about like seeing random high school people out and about. Like, obviously, me not being from here, I don't have to think about that. But just like the idea of meeting someone I don't know, and they could just be like a catfish or any random person is like kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's so crazy.
So I just don't do it. So I don't have any good story for this topic.
That's okay. Maybe when we recap summer, maybe something will pop up.
Yeah.
To finish off this episode, me and Maria decided that we're going to pick a question for the other person. And we won't be like counter answering. Just only the person who is asking will get the answer back. Mm-hmm. So my question for Maria is, if you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for?
Oh my gosh, I like this one. I would wish for good happiness and good health, and like being able to live comfortably.
Oh, that's so wholesome. I would have not said anything like that.
Really?
That's so perfect. I mean, obviously I'd
okay, what would yours be?
Okay, I guess I wasn't supposed to answer, but like I might as well. I would obviously wish for like so much money. So then like all me and my friends would like go on all these trips and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'd wish to be like I guess I'd wish for like happiness for everyone, obviously. And then I guess if I had all the money, world peace, yeah. Okay, maybe kind of the same.
Yeah, it's kind of the same.
Living comfortably, but like I'd rather just like be like crazy loaded, like, going like traveling all around the world. Okay, I guess like all the money in the world, a private jet, like there's so like
okay, yeah,
like everyone, like that just comes with happiness. But like more money, more problems. So I guess I have to wish for happiness because that's not included in my wishes.
Yeah.
So like a lot of money, and then happiness and peace for all.
Love. Okay, describe your perfect day.
Oh my god, my perfect day.
And you can be anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world. My immediate thought is like beach.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm at the beach. I think I'm in the south of France. I wake up just naturally from just like the waves hitting the water. And I'm so tan and I'm so happy. And I am with all my friends. I'm with everyone I love. Like I have the best breakfast. I have like fresh mango and I have like yogurt and granola and I have like a really good cappuccino. And then immediately it's like, let's go to the beach. And in my perfect world, I can surf really good. Mm-hmm. So I'm surfing with my friends and we're just hanging out. And then afterwards we go shopping. It's just like honestly a day filled with all my favorite things and like my favorite people and just like laughs. And I think like obviously after shopping, we go get some sushi or like we'll get you something good that you can have too. Yeah. No, my perfect day is you eat sushi. Yeah.
Okay, I'll eat sushi.
So, Chloe's eating sushi. You're eating sushi. Everyone's eating sushi on my
perfect day. It's a sushi party.
It's a sushi party. Oh, and it's a Saturday, obviously.
Yeah, it's Saturday. That's Saturday. Like that goes without being said, I feel like.
And then after that, just like resting on the beach. Oh my god, music's playing 24/7. Like just like all my favorite songs are playing, and it's just like so, like the vibes are so good. But it's one of those days where you don't realize how good it is until it's done. Yeah. Where it's like you're just like, wow, that was like a perfect day. There's no feeling out of orbit or in the haze or anything crazy.
No,
you're just like
junk.
in the moment. There's no phones.
No phones.
It's just like there's so much to do around us that there's like no point to even have any of that stuff. And obviously going to dinner, getting like
Yeah.
fire pics of dinner. I'm thinking Italian, like a nice steak.
Yum.
And then everyone's eating all my favorite foods, and like
Yeah.
everyone's really thoroughly enjoying it.
It's just Keely's day.
It's my day. Well, that was the question. Honey.
No, it's perfect.
And then just like taking pictures and like not even like having a crazy night. Maybe getting on a boat, a nighttime boat. You know I love a nighttime boat.
Yeah, the nighttime boat's a new thing.
Getting on a nighttime boat, just jumping in the ocean, music blast, just so much happiness and like so much beach and so much so much food.
Yeah, beach food.
Oh,
Happiness.
I think one day that will happen.
That will be our life one day. We're gonna
I think that'll
manifest
be
that.
a really real thing one day. That could be like my bachelorette for all I know. I think
Totally.
I just told you my bachelorette plans.
Well, I love it. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
We need to speak it into an existence.
Just did, shoddy.
Yeah.
Oh, those were good ones.
I love
I had
them.
a feeling we were gonna ask each other like, would you rather eat a spider? Maria loves to pull out the crazy.
Oh yeah,
would
if you know
rathers.
me, like I'm always asking, like I'm a big question person. I'm always asking, would you rather's or just
Something I realized about myself this weekend is like when I don't really know what else to say, I like love to ask questions.
yeah, I
So
love
my
asking.
challenge for everyone is to
Ask more questions.
find your ins and out for fall, and think about your perfect day, and
Yeah.
just manifest that forever.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of this episode. Obviously, it's kind of all over the place because we're just kind of Q&A'ing it up. But next week, there'll be an
Summer
ep of our summer
recap.
recap, which we have lots of stories to share.
Lots of favorites to be exposed.
New characters in, old characters out,
Old characters
back in. It was kind of everything we thought it would be.
It was kind of everything.
But more. Actually, not at all.
less.
We don't
We'll get
really
into
know.
it.
Anyway,
Who
we'll
knows
see you
how
next
you'll
week
see
for
it.
real, but it might actually be a month, but it won't be.
But it won't be.
Okay. Love you guys.
Love you so
Bye.
much. Bye.